Okay. First of all, I just want to apologize for the previous video because my brother came in and started talking to me, so I just stopped for like a good 10-15 minutes staring at a wall. So I'll try to do a little bit more audio, but don't expect too much. So you might be wondering, what exactly am I doing? And to put it simply, even though I know this entire thing is astronomically enormous, I am trying to build a village skyscraper. Mainly because I need enchanting potions, and I have pretty much run out of what I have. So I need to make a villager area so that I can get more enchanting potions. Now, I'm sure some people that might watch this and go, well, there's tremendously easier ways to do that. You don't need to do it this big. But I'm a bit go big or go home. So I don't just do small for the sake of doing small. I go all the way, you know. I make sure it's what I call a decent size. So I like making things nice and big and make it interesting and fun. And you might be asking yourself, okay, what am I doing now? I've obviously completed a floor, as you can see. So what am I doing now? Well, I calculated that if the level starts at 85, that's the Y, that's the coordinates in the middle. If it started at 85 and there are, I think, what is it? There's 13 primary trades. And I was actually going to use the nitwits for something, but that's going to be at the top floor, so I'm not even worried about that right now. But that's where the nitwits would go, is the top floor. I'm so conflicted as to which one should go on the first floor. Should it make sense, or should I pick more of what I needed now? Like, I need the clerics. I need enchanting potions. There's another construction site where you probably can't see it very well, but you can see there's like a weird line at the bottom. That's my giant wall. And I had to stop construction because I realized, well, I can't fix my tools anymore because I don't have any enchanting potions. And I know it's like, well, why don't you just go fishing, or, you know, buy stuff from your current villagers. And I'm like, that's gonna take a long time. And I know this is gonna take a long time, and part of it is it's gonna look really cool to have a giant skyscraper, and it's just full of villagers. Now, I know that this is massive, and I already had a massive structure, as you can see in the kind of middle-ish left area, a little lower. That was already pretty big, and there's plans for that area, that's gonna be like my castle area, but I don't know how to build it. Like, I need to look up people and see like what's a good like dark castle to build, because that's my theme that I'm going with, and you know, use gold blocks and, you know, armor stands and stuff like that to make it, you know, pop and, you know, look good. I'm just not really sure how to do it, so I'm kind of a little stumped at the moment with that. I know I want there to be like a tower at the center of it. That's a big thing that I wanted to do, but once again, I'm not really sure as to what the rest of it would be. Like, I want there to be farms and maybe some villagers over there as well. I'm not really quite sure what to do with it. But right now, you might be asking, what am I doing? What am I currently building at this point? Well, as I digressed. I lose the topic often, so I apologize. So what this is a maintenance floor, because I calculated that from 85 to 320 I should have, I think I calculated I can have like 23 floors that are 10 blocks high. Now, that's not taking into account the actual floors, which what I'm talking about is if you have a floor, that counts as 1, and then your top floor is also going to count as 1. So technically, not technically, it is really, your whole floor is going to be 12, not 10, because you have to account for the floor and the ceiling. So I figured 15 actually fits into it relatively well. If I can't put in the knitwood floor, that's fine. There's always a cliff I can find for them. So it's not really a big deal if I can't do that. It's just more or less, if I have the room, I'll put it up there. But each floor, I believe, needs a maintenance floor. A floor which you put lights in, maybe if I wanted to put a pool in there for what, maybe like the fishing level would have a lot of pools and fishing areas and such like that. That's what I was kind of hoping for, so that I can make it look nice. I'm not very good at this constantly talking thing, so this is my attempt at it. So I can talk, I'm just not very good at the constantly talking, because most of my projects don't really require a lot of talking. Like, I'm building a building. There's not much else to say. There's gonna be at least 13 maintenance floors and 13 actual floors, and this is the actual top of the first floor. And the bottom area from here, that's the bottom of the maintenance floor. So it's pretty massive. What did I get? Oh, okay. Beautiful Jess. Good grief. Handsome woman. This used to be a kind of like a cobblestone or a stone kind of dump, because I didn't really I was accumulating so much of it. I had no idea what to do with it, so I was like, I'll just build a Teen Titan Tower, and you can kind of tell that that's what it was supposed to be. Well, I did actually complete it. I just didn't. I think I didn't finish the top, and that was all I really didn't complete. So, for the most part, it did get completed, but now I'm going to convert the entire thing into a village skyscraper. Now, the only thing I'm a bit concerned with is I'm gonna need pillagers to attack, because I actually need that so the prices drop, so I can get, you know, the potions for drastically cheaper, and I can get the the emeralds for, I don't know if they give you more emeralds or they give you less. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at that information yet. But I think I need, you know, a lot of foods and stuff like that to be able to I lost my train of thought. My thoughts. I need a lot of foods, fish, a lot of stuff in order to trade and be able to gain more emeralds. I have an amazing amount, but kind of the way I kind of treat my own money is I have the money available, but I don't want to spend all of it. So it's kind of like I need to be able to get a lot of materials and get a lot of what I need to be able to essentially be able to spend it all on enchanting potions, because I need like a full double chest full. I mean, just constantly. I mean, I'm probably gonna be stuck in this place for a long time because I need a lot. I need probably 10 to 20 double chests full of enchanting potions. So it's gonna take a long time, definitely through this. I will say I used other means of acquiring such things, but I would like to try and do it the legitimate way, the way the game is intended for you to do it. So I'm gonna try and see what I can do. So I already have, I might convert some of this as well, because I have other areas that have like enchanting potions, not enchanting potions, have enchanted books, and I might put that in here, because that's gonna disappear. Like, there's gonna be a 10th floor, or not a 10th floor, there's gonna be 11th? There's going to be another floor on top of this, and that's going to be the first village farm area. That's what that's going to be. This entire thing. Now, I don't even know if that's even freaking possible to... I mean, realistically, I should be able to fit every single village in one area. Because it's, I think it's like 150 something, what is it? It's like 152 by 152. So I should be able to fit all of them, but I don't want to do that. I want to have each floor, each villager have their own maintenance floor, their own individual floor, everything in one floor. I don't want to half-ass it and just be like, oh, I can't do that. I mean, to be realistic, I could probably have probably 20 villagers on one floor, if not more. Because I wanted to have some, you know, aesthetic to it, where it kind of represents the villager that is on the floor. So if it's gonna be clerics, you know, it's probably gonna be a little bit more religious, you know. So I just think that oh my god, there's so much stuff to do. That's what I always come back to. It's like, oh my god, there's so much to do. There's so much stuff. Because I gotta finish this, I gotta, the lower level, I gotta finish the actual, like, walls, because that's not done. Then I gotta go back, finish once I'm done with this, I'll probably finish this wall, the entire wall. Then I gotta go back. Then I gotta go back, and it's too much. But then it's like, well, why are you doing it? Well, I do so much work in this map by myself, and I actually don't want to do it. I wish I had other people to play with that would be willing to help me. I completely would allow that. I just don't like assholes that come in there to fuck you up, and it's like, dude, just fuck off. Just fuck off. I don't even want to tell them to go fuck with somebody else. I want to tell them, dude, you need help. If you're going in to a place to ruin someone's day, I think you need a hug. Like, someone didn't hug you enough. Someone isn't giving you enough affection. Because it's like, you can't give negativity more negativity. It's just gonna get worse. You can't do it. I don't understand that. It's like there's proper ways to do it. Now, are people assholes after that? Sure. I hate it when it's like you gotta explain everything. But people are actually, no offense, I don't mean to be mean. Some people are just that dumb. And I don't want to say that. I want to say everyone has their own level of intellect, and they all can come to a very proper solution. But they can't. I want to make everybody happy. I want to be a nice guy. I want to be sweet. To be honest, I want to be sweet. I want to be kind, and I want to be sweet. But not everybody lets me do that. Sometimes you gotta be an asshole. Sometimes you just gotta put your foot down and be like, you know what? No, I don't agree. And I think that's fine. You know what? I think you're a better person if you can look at a person and go, you know what? I don't agree with this person. And that's okay. That is completely fine to not agree with someone. I think it really shows how grown up you are if you can disagree with someone and be okay about it. Like, it's fine. It's fine if you don't agree. Be the bigger person and be like, you know what? I don't agree with you, but I get it. I get your point. I get what you're trying to say. Instead of just screaming at people. Why? It just makes you look like a child. Why can't you come to a cordial, calm decision? Just be kind to others. That's all you gotta do. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. It's just not freaking hard. Oh, people just make things so much harder than they need to be. I'm thankful that I don't really encounter that too often. I don't really encounter too many people that are overly rude. Typically I try to be as kind as I can be. I don't enjoy being a negative person. I guess I don't enjoy being a negative person towards other people, but I humble myself a lot. I know a lot of people would just say, well, that's just you being negative, but I kind of want to bring it to a much more positive word than negativity. I'm not really trying to hide it by saying humble. It's more, I'm trying to give a more positive connotation to it. And the reason I humble myself constantly is because I'm terrified of my own pride. I've seen it in my own mind, and I don't like it. I despise it. I think it is gross. I think it is disgusting. But there's a difference between being proud and being confident. Proud in my own understanding is you are being boastful, you are being prideful, you are being obnoxious. That's my idea of being over prideful, and I am terrified of it. I'm petrified of being prideful, because I've seen it in myself, and it scares me. It scares me to death. I do it sometimes to my friends, and I just feel awful. I'm just like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to do that. Why did I do that? Why didn't I catch myself doing that? I shouldn't have done that. And I hate it with a passion. Oh man, I hate it so much. I hate my own pride. It's not even good pride, it's just stupid. Oh man, it's so dumb. Yeah, I wish I was I wish I was more confident and a lot more, how do I put it? I'm not sure. I'll probably get it wrong. What's the word? It's not confident. You know what? I am tired. I just got off work. I just popped in the shower, and man, that oh, that shower was so good. I don't know how to describe how good it was. I'll tell you what, I was like, oh, I could probably go straight to fucking sleep, and it will feel amazing. But I was like, you know what, I've been putting off trying to just consistently try and stream and try and, you know, do something. And I don't want to do that anymore. I wanna try. You know, my best friend Boopy, he's been trying, and I've been trying to support him and help him and become even more. You know what, I knew he was gonna be successful, man. He's got that air to him. He's got that feeling to him. that he's really kind. He's really, really kind. And I don't know, it kind of pushes me to want to try more as well. I wanna try. I wanna do it. I mean, I'm not looking for fame or fortune. I am not. No, I'm not. I'm not looking for that stuff. I don't think he is either, but I personally think that it's gonna find him anyways. My only one wish, and I know maybe it's a little prideful or conceited, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. But I want to be there when he gets there. I kind of feel like if I could just be there, I feel blessed, I guess. I feel like I got to help somebody that was already gonna get there, get even farther. And I'm like, he's got some great people helping him, and I'm trying to help him, and a bunch of other friends are trying to help him, and I'm just like, damn, he's gonna get there. And it's great. I'm happy I can help him. I try and help him as much as I can, and try and just boost him into space. Because this whole thing is space, so I really want him to get there. I really want him to. I think he can get there. He's a special guy. I know he'll say the same about me, and we'll just trade and be like, no, you're special, no, you're special. And I'm like, no, man, I ain't special. There's nothing special about me. I'm just a guy that plays Minecraft way too damn much. I'd love one more worker, man. I know it's like, man, all you do is boring stuff, but most of the time I do it because it has a purpose. I'm not just building it for no reason. Like the castle. Yeah, that's aesthetically pleasing, but it still has a purpose. It's kind of representing all I've done. I built a whole damn subway station. I don't use it anymore because it's laggy as crap. So it doesn't function very well. I'm probably gonna tear it out and replace it with something else because it does not function very well. But I built 95, I'm not joking, probably 95% of that railway system. I'll be generous, I'll say 90%. 90% of what that railway system, that subway, was built by me. I did most of the work. And then I had a few friends, which I plaqued like on the board, and I said who did the most and stuff. And I'm you could say I'm boastful, but honestly, I'm just being logical and realistic. I'm at the top because I did the most. And 100% of this is gonna be me, because I did it. It's not even me being boastful or prideful, it's just honest. I did all of it. No one's gonna help me with this, because it is boring. Boring with a capital O. So boring. And I get it. I really do. I get it. It's freaking boring. And it's like, how can you sit there and do this for hours? I think I spent like 5 hours doing this. It wasn't, I don't think it was all of this, because I had to flatten the whole area, and I made sure every area had grass block, not just dirt. I do actually mean grass. But I had to make sure all of that was flat, had grass, no water, everything's filled in. Had to do all of that. Now, did I have to do that? No, there's no damn reason why I needed to do that. But it's kind of for aesthetic pleasing. I don't want it to be half-assed. I don't want it to be, you know, well, I put a floor over top of this. It's good. No, not good enough. It needs to be completely filled in, completely flat, put the proper blocks, everything. Now, I know a lot of people probably be like, well, you didn't legitimately get certain things. And I'm like, okay, I'll give you that. You're right. I didn't legitimately get everything. But you know what? I sat here. I sat here and built this whole gosh dang building by myself. No help. No one's going to help me. None of my friends are going to help me. And it's not even necessarily because they don't want to. It's just, this is boring. I'm not killing stuff. I'm not getting anything specific. I'm not doing anything special. I'm just doing this for hours on end. But even still, I wish I could make this more entertaining. I wish I could show them this and they'd be like, oh yeah, that seems like a lot of fun. But I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, I can't do it at all. No, I can't. I don't know how I would. How would you make this fun? Nothing about this is fun. Nothing. Oh my god. I wish I could make it fun. But I really can't. I don't know how you would. I'm surprised I could get myself to talk so freaking long. It's actually kind of impressive. I'm just not good at talking to no one. Man. See, and that's another thing that sucks is like, I don't believe that you can just get a woman, that you need to be impressive. And I thought for a long time, like when animals, usually the males are actually a lot more, they have prettier colors, and I was like, well, how come it doesn't seem that way in humanity? And then I was like, oh shit, it is. It's the exact same way. There's nothing different about it. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, what about the women that work hard? And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you're trying to get the attention of someone. I mean, when you're trying to present yourself as something attractive. That's what I'm saying. That you typically do a dance. You do something to catch somebody's attention. And I always thought, man, how come all the birds specifically, like a cardinal, bright blue, or not blue, what am I saying? Bright red. Oh my gosh, you could catch it anywhere. But then the females are all kind of like a very light pink color, like they're not as pretty. And I always thought, how come in nature, the males are all pretty, but the females are less pretty? And then I was like, no, it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. And this is why I think that, is that men still have to look pretty. They still have to look presentable, just like a cardinal. Exactly the same. They have to have money. They have to have status. They have to have possibly a business. They have to have all those things to show off their pretty feathers. And that's why I'm like, I'm nowhere near that. Yeah, I got some money in the bank, and I got a good job, and I've been pretty careful with my money. But I'm also in a very good spot in my life where I can save money, and I'm not freaking a prisoner to the system. Like, good lord. I know other people have really bad, like, rent, and my rent's not that bad at all. And it's I don't know how people live when you make $100 a profit a month. How do you live? How do you get out of that? Like, that's how I feel. That's how much money you get every month to keep. How do you live? I don't get it. I don't understand that. That's why I know I'm very fortunate. I don't have to pay a lot of rent. You could say I'm privileged if you really want to. I don't think I'm that privileged, really. I'm just lucky. That's what I think. I'm just very lucky. I got a very, very sweet mom that takes care of me, and it's like, well, you're a 30-year-old. Yeah? So? What do you want me to say? If I lived on my own, I'd be fucked. Now, do I want to be indebted to my mom the rest of my life? No, I want to get out of her hair. I want to have my own place. I want to do my own stuff. I want to be somebody. I do. I don't want to be famous. I'm good. I don't need that. I want to build a community of people. I do. And I don't think I'm there yet. I'm not a community leader yet. I still got a long way to go. I hope in the next 4 years I'll get what I need, I hope. I don't know if I'll ever get there, but I've given up, like, the thought of doing what everyone does. I've never really cared about that. Like, I don't care about the social media stuff. I just don't care. I really, really don't care. And I look at the realest form of everything. And I don't care what everyone else does. I do what I like to do. If everybody's wearing this kind of clothes or this kind of shoe or wearing this kind of hat, I don't care. I'm gonna wear what hat I want to wear. I don't give a shit about what y'all are doing. I just don't give a fuck. Yeah. And that's the thing that's crazy. And I love my mom dearly. She's a beautiful and wonderful woman. But sometimes she brings up, like, you know, this is what the average man is wearing. I'm like, why the fuck do I care about what the average man is wearing? Like, I get that that's like, well, then no woman will be attracted to you. Why? You know, if you look up, like, the majority of what women give a shit about, it has nothing to do with clothes. Like, seriously. Clothes is, like, never the thing they bring up. Like, most of the time it's height, how much money they make. They never bring up clothes. So why does that even matter? I don't get it. I don't know. I'm probably talking out my ass, and that's fine. If you want to, like, what is it, dictate or debate, you can go right ahead. I don't mind. Tell me what I'm wrong about. Tell me whatever dumb words that you don't even know the definitions for. You know, bigot is like the dumbest word to call somebody. Everybody's a bigot. If I remember correctly, bigot is like, you disagree. You have your own beliefs and you disagree with other people's beliefs. That's essentially what a bigot is. But everybody does that. Everyone's a bigot. Everyone does that. Everyone has their own little groups and their own little beliefs, and they disagree with other people's beliefs. Everyone's a bigot. Everybody. I'm a bigot. You're a bigot. Everybody is. It's such a stupid word to call somebody because everyone is a bigot. Everybody. There's no difference. There's nothing. I thought it was so dumb the moment I looked up the word. I was like, what does bigot actually mean? Now, I'm sure I'm botching the definition just a little bit, but from what I understand, it's a really, really stupid word. I don't understand the concept of insulting someone with a word that I don't even think you understand. It's like using a bad word and you don't realize that it's a bad word. You're just saying it because everybody else is saying it. Why? Do you have no individuality? Do you have no elements of you? I want to see you. I want to see your power. I want to see how strong you truly are. That's what I want to see. I want to see how amazing all the wonderful ideas that can come from your mind. It doesn't have... You don't need to worry about all these other people. Just worry about what you want to be. Who you want to be. Why are you following all these sheep that are going off a cliff? No! Don't go off a cliff! Please don't go off a cliff. Just follow this guy. He knows what's going on. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but I ain't that sheep over there. I feel like everybody's damn near blind. They don't know where they're going. And it's because they don't know where they're going, they just follow people. It's like, why? Why can't you make your own decisions? I don't get it. I really don't understand it. Oh my god. I'm trying really hard to talk, and I know I'm not talking about stuff that people want to hear. I know I'm not. I'm not the smartest. I'm very gullible. And I know I'm super, super duper gullible. And I'm sorry. I'm not someone that you should really listen to. If you want to, that's fine. If you don't want to, that's fine too. Hey, if you disagree with me, that's fine. More power to you. I'm glad you have a level of individuality to tell me to go fuck myself. That's good. I'm happy. Look, I'm not gonna agree with everybody, and that's fine. It's fine to have a disagreement. You don't gotta shout at people. You don't gotta be mean towards them. I think if everybody was just a little bit more open-minded, I think people could get along a lot better. But it's that everybody wants to yell and shout and scream and scratch and punch. And you don't think violence is gonna come. What the fuck was that? Why did you do that, you jerk? I don't understand it. Why do you gotta do all that? We can all be friends here. We can all be polite and kind and sweet. I don't get it. Can't we all just get along? Oh man. I really want to try the stream thing. I mostly want to do it for, I think, really dumb reasons. Like, I just want to chill and listen to music with y'all. Honestly, that's all I want to do. I just want to stream and just listen to music and chill out. That's all I really want to do. Just get on here and just chill out. Talk about nothing. I got lots of ideas and swirling around in my big big dumb head. Some of them are kind of insane. I'm not sure if I should really talk about them because I'm pretty sure that they're just crazy. Something that a crazy person would think of, or a child would think of. But when you... This is just for me. Maybe other people would translate it or see it in a different light. But for me, it changed me a little bit. And it was when I was watching something that was... it's made up from the SCP. And we started watching some that had to do with reality bending mechanics of the SCP. And it just kind of was like, well, that's the ultimate superpower. That's... You can't have a more powerful superpower than that. If you control someone's reality, you control everything. And I'm just like, it just made me feel like, what the fuck does it matter what I believe in anymore? If reality can be bent and twisted so damn easily, what in the living hell is the point of whatever the fuck I think of? You know how they say there's a heaven and a hell? Is there? Is it based on belief? Is it based on what? Like, if you believe there's a hell, does that mean there's a hell? What if you just don't believe that? What if you come to the conclusion that, no, there's no hell? But then people will be like, well, no, there is a hell. But they don't know there's a hell either. They don't. And I'm like, what's the point of me trying to get this business, get a wife, get a house, get a car? And I'm like, no. Those are things that people have told me to be. Told me that this is how things work. This is how things are. And I'm kind of like, no, I don't think so. I don't believe you. So I've kind of come to the very insane, I know it's insane, I know it's crazy. I've come to the very insane conclusion that it doesn't matter what I believe in, it doesn't matter what I choose to be or become, because I don't understand the concept of heaven either. That doesn't make any sense either. Why the fuck are we going to heaven? What for? It's like a human needs a purpose, a reasoning, a why to a solution. And that just doesn't make any freaking sense. Why do we go to heaven? Oh, we go to praise God and you know, for eternity. Why? Why do we do that? Well, because He created us. Why does He care? He made us. Why does He have to care? Why? I don't get it. He can do whatever the heck He wants. I don't understand. And you know what's funny is that the moment I say words like this, and I'm not fooling around, I'm already crazy, I already know that. The moment I start talking about heaven or hell, I get emotions. What the fuck is that? Is that me? Or is that something trying to say, no, there is a heaven and there is a hell? What is that? Is that a higher being trying to convince me of something? What is that? It's annoying. And I don't understand what it is. And I hate it. Because then it feels like control. You have to be a certain way. You have to understand a certain way. Now I'm feeling another negative. I just don't get it. I don't like it. It doesn't seem to like me very much, that's for sure. Like I feel them in my mind. I don't know. Oops, I think I dropped one. Did I drop one? Where did it go? Nope. Oh, okay. Do I have enough? No, I don't. Do I have enough? No, I don't. I'm trying very hard to talk, but I'm not very good at it. Man. I really wish I could find me a woman, though. Is it? No, it's not. I know it's not. I just want to be... I just want to cuddle, man. I just want to cuddle. I just want to cuddle so bad. That's all I really, really want. I just want to have a good cuddle session, man. It sounds so nice. You know, no, I'm not even saying sex. I'm just saying cuddles. That's it. If I could get me some fucking cuddles. Damn, that would be amazing. Just some good old-fashioned cuddles. Just, oh. Just hugs and maybe some kisses here and there. Some tight squeezes, you know. I know you're thinking of breasts, but it's not actually what I'm talking about. No, I'm just thinking like just a nice squeeze, you know, not too hard, not too aggressive, just a nice squeeze. That's what I wish I could get. Just a nice squeeze. Did that? I fucked myself. Fucked myself. Nope, 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 nope. I didn't mean to do this part. Oh, give it to me. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that one. Okay. Technically, I could do this. Oh man. See, I feel like I've already talked about everything now. Like, there really just isn't anything else for me to talk about. Like, what else, whatever. What else is there for me to talk about? I really, really want a woman. Badly. So damn badly. I'm doing this really dumbly, by the way, like the rest of this. I'm just trying to, like, change it up a little bit, like how I'm building this, just for fun. I feel like I've hit a few topics that people are not gonna like, and a few topics that, what is that? Oh. A few topics that people are like, that's kind of insane, and I'm gonna be like, yep, you're right, that's pretty crazy. Not denying that part. Damn it. Might have to do it this way. You know, I just feel like you're just not allowed to ask for, like, just a good woman. You're just not allowed. Just a good old-fashioned woman. Sexy little thing, man. Just not allowed. At least I can get over to the other side now. I just kind of want to do, like, the outside in, because it's gonna feel a little bit more like less the more instead of more the do. It's gonna feel like I'm doing more to less instead of less to more. It might feel a little more achievable, as some might call it. You know, I'd be happy if I could finish the fucking, like, full floor. Because this is taking, what, 4, 6? No. 5? I think it takes, like, 5 double chests worth of stone to fill in this much. And that little teeny tiny. This is so tiny. Very tiny amount of stone. Like, I have an ungodly amount. Like, so much. I think there's another spot I could pull from that has an ungodly amount of stone in it. And I think it has a lot of dirt in it too. So I can't even really pull from that. So I'm probably gonna pull from that area first before I even pull from the wall area. My biggest problems are just gonna be I need spots to put things, or I need spots to place somewhere else, and I just don't have it. I don't have it, man. Like, I have this area, which probably isn't the greatest area to put stuff, or put a massive construction site. But this was just something I saw a tiny little island, and I was like, oh, that's just like Teen Titan, and I just placed it, and I was like, well, I think it's pretty big, so I built it 52 by 52. And the reason it's 52 specifically is because I was counting the walls, so that's why it's built 52 by 52. Because then the inside of the structure would be 50, not like 48. And that's why this building is also built the same way. is I was accounting for the walls. That's why it's 152 by 152, I think. Because I was accounting for the walls. And so, see, now I've run out of things to talk about again. Trying very hard to think of something to talk about. Like, I just need a topic and run with it, but I'm really bad at that. I wish I had somebody to talk to. It'll be so much easier, because then you can, like, oh, fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Then you can kind of, oh, I can go up here. I'll be fine. Then you can kind of, like, banter off of them and come up with different ideas to talk about, and time will just fly by, and it won't be nearly as bad. But here I am, trying to just talk. It's very poor, because I am actually kind of tired. Oh, man. What else can I talk about? I don't know anything about cars or sports. I don't even like sports all that much. I never got into sports. I was homeschooled because my religious parents were afraid of my indoctrination, which probably would have happened anyways. Which it probably would have happened. So, yeah, probably not a good idea. Wouldn't have been. Because I was like super duper shy. And just not cordial, that's not the right word. I wasn't very talkative. I was very shy, scared. I think the one time that, like, a lot of stuff was happening, I freaked out. And I started crying. Because I didn't know what was going on. I probably didn't pop out of my shell until I was like... Now, this is when I was like, I don't know, 5 or something like that. I probably didn't pop out of my shell until like 15, 16, something like that. That's when I know most jobs are 18, but I found a job that allowed me to work at 15. And, yeah, that was pretty good. It helped me a little bit. And then I got my next job. Hated that job. So terrible. As a fuel attendant. I hated that job. So fucking boring. Met some cool people. Went to a very specific place and watched a few different things. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Very lovely ladies, by the way. Man, I want to talk about that, but I have to think about my mom a little bit. She'll probably never watch this. So I went to a strip club for actually religious reasons, which I know that sounds ridiculous. But my whole thought process behind it was, okay. And it was back when I was a bit more religious, I think. But if I am to understand evil, I need to understand why this going here is bad. And instead, I was met with extreme confusion. So, when I would go to church, I would feel kind of awkward. Or, I think what I came to the conclusion of, because there's these two old ladies, I think one of them's passed by now, but it was just these two old ladies that I talked to. I wasn't even going to church anymore, because I just didn't like it. And I just stand there and talk to them. I like talking to old people. I think they're fascinating people to talk to. And I just chat with them for a while. And I felt more connected with talking to them than than going into church. Screw that. And I was very confused because the moment I stepped into that strip club, I felt welcome. And I'm like, what? What the fuck? Why do I feel so welcomed in this apparently horrible place to you know, be inside of, because it's of the devil? I don't get it. What? I didn't feel, you know, hello there, whoever that was. I didn't feel unwelcome. I felt so welcomed, and it was a very, very, very interesting experience. And oh my god. I never went back though, because I just didn't see the point. Like, I think I was going to, and then I just didn't, because I was like, I had a great experience with a very lovely lady, and I was just like, I don't need to go back. I went there for the experience. I didn't go there for an addiction. And you also have to go there and realize that those places are just there for entertainment. These ladies ain't gonna give shit about you. They don't. Now, if you give them a bunch of money, they care a lot. But they don't care about you. And those are terrible people. I can't say they're terrible people, because, I mean, they really do. They offer a lot of love. You know, a little bit. It's probably fake love. But it's entertaining. It's fun. I came to realize which ones I liked and which ones I didn't like. I didn't like the ones that talked. I just liked the ones that performed. I thought that was a lot more entertaining. I'm not a big talker. I'm just not. I'm a big talker when it's somebody that I know. But if I don't know you, I'm probably like off to the side, just watching. Very creepily. No. I just try to talk, and, you know, I wait for people to kind of warm up to me, because I think that's a much more appropriate way, I guess you could call it. Much more appropriate way to talk about it, maybe. I don't know what the I don't know what the maybe that makes me more approachable. That's what I was trying to get to. It makes me a bit more approachable. It also makes me a little bit more comfortable when I encounter people. I like to be cautious. I like to be careful. I don't like to rush into things. I don't like to just do things. Sometimes I do. I'm not gonna lie, I do. Sometimes I'm just like, you know what, let's just go do this. I don't think about it, let's just go do it. Now, typically it's not really... Most of the time if I do something like that, it's not because it's gonna be a bad idea. Sometimes it is because that some of my pride gets in the way, and it kind of destroys the atmosphere. Not atmosphere. The situation. I guess it would be the situation. Yeah, it would destroy the situation. So sometimes when those, I guess, events go off in my mind, most of the time it's good. Like, I say, hey, let's just go to Taco Bell, or let's go to 7-Eleven and go get something. There's nothing harmful about those kind of decisions. Or if I'm in 7-Eleven and my third old brother, he really likes spicy stuff, I'll just be like, well, I'll get him something spicy. Now, is there a reasoning behind that? No. I just felt like getting him something. am I trying to get in his good graces? Am I trying to, you know, maybe later on I'm gonna, you know, ask him to get me something? No. I was just doing something nice. That was it. I don't think it's good to get someone a gift expecting them to give you something back. I think it's far more valuable that you give someone something because you want them to just be happy. That's it. That's the only thing. You do it because it makes you happy. And it makes them happy. You do something that makes them happy and in turn makes you happy. That's what I like to do. Yeah, man, there's some crazy shit I would do. And I know a lot of people would be like, oh, thank you. Why'd you give this to me? Because I wanted to. Because I felt like it. I don't really have a rhyme or reason to some of the things I do. I just kind of do them because they just kind of feel right. Like it just feels right to tell one of my gorgeous, you know, friends, hey, you look great today. I think you're beautiful. Do I expect them to, in turn, fall in love? No, I don't. That's fucking ridiculous. Do I expect them to flatter me? Not really. I mean, I'd like a response, at the most. But I don't expect it, I guess. I think depending on the person, I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe a little bit. Sometimes I send texts to people that I haven't talked to in a while just because I want to see how they're doing. The one thing I think is a bit more interesting and a bit more could be seen as negative is that sometimes it makes me feel bad when I message people. They message back and then I go, how come they don't message me? How come it's always me? You know? Like, I've talked to this person, I've played games with this person, I've interacted with this person. How come they don't message me? I'd message back, but they never do it. I don't get it. And I'm not even really looking for attention. I'm just like, I feel like messaging this person and seeing how they're doing. How come they never do it with me? You know, I have those thoughts. They don't really bother me a lot. It's just like a thought. Like, why is it always me that does that? Why can't they shoot me a message and be like, hey man, how you doing? But they never do that. I wish they would sometimes. It doesn't have to be anything long. I think consistency, man, is so much more important than like an important message. Just, hey, how are you doing? It's so good to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you. That's it. That's all it is. I don't know. Once again, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just talking out my ass. And I know I need to stop doing that. Be like, stop being negative towards yourself. And I'm like, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not the smartest person in the world, and I'll never. What the fuck? Okay. I'll never say I'm super smart because I really don't believe I'm super smart. Am I creative? I might accept that. I think I do have some really cool ideas that I'd really like to try, and I'd really like to you know, act on them. I guess that's the right word. I'd really like to. Man, I'm already out. Gosh dang it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to do another run. But I'm probably gonna... I'm gonna go to that other site, I think. Then I gotta finish the wall. Man, I feel like the first fucking few I did was so much faster. Maybe I'm probably doing it the slow way. I'm gonna have to go back to doing it the other way. I think it was a lot faster. What do you think? No? Okay. Talk about stuff. I don't know what to talk about. I'm not talky McTalky at all, really. God, this is fucking massive. I really want to take the the pillars right now are just, you know, one thick. It's not even like, ooh, I need to go up here. It's not even like impressive. And that's the thing is, like, to me, impressive is it's completely filled in. And even more impressive, it's all the way down to bedrock. That's impressive to me. I think it's cheap the way I've done it now. Like, that's cheap. 20 by 20 block. That's cheap. I've been cheap. Being solid for me is when you take it all the way down to bedrock, fill it back in with solid blocks all the way back up. 20 by 20. That's good. That's proper. In my own mind. That's a proper pillar. When it goes straight down into the fucking concrete all the way down. That's good. That's insane. That would take so long to do, and yet that's still on the project list. That's not super duper important, so I'm not really caring too much about that. Right now we're just trying to finish the maintenance floor, get started on the primary floor. That would be grandiose. You know, I got through so much of it because I started on the most time-consuming part, so that's probably why it took so much. It probably took the same amount of time, though. I don't know why I'm thinking, oh man, it's taking so much longer. Really, it hasn't. I've done the same damn thing, it's just the opposite direction. It's stupid, you know? I just want to get this done so bad. At least I can say I completed it. I can be like, yeah, I did it. I completed the fucking maintenance floor, not even the main floor. I haven't... This is a floor that is literally for lights and anything else I feel like doing. That's what this fucking floor is for. A maintenance floor. 5 block tall maintenance floor. God, I hope I have enough room. I feel like I've gotten a little better at the talking thing, but I feel like I'm just running out of topics. I talked about a lot of stuff, but I'm like, I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, there's not a whole lot to talk about, other than the fact that I don't know what to talk about. I'm really thinking that I need to do the priests first. I think that would probably be the best bet. My only, like I said, the only concern I have is, like, do the things spawn only in darkness? Or will they spawn inside the actual thing itself? Pretty sure people don't build this entire huge humongous thing and then go, oh yeah, that doesn't work. Pretty sure they don't do that. What does this guy have? What do you got? Nothing, because I have all of it. Got that. Pumpkin seeds. Podzol. That's kind of good. You're fired. I'm gonna run you over when I come back down. Can you watch movies on Twitch? That'd be pretty cool. If I could just watch Jurassic Park while I'm playing this. I just want to play music. Because at least you have like something to listen to while I'm doing this, and it's not just mind-numbingly boring. Oh my god, he's building more blocks. Oh my god. I wonder what else he'll be doing. Oh, he's still building it. Oh my gosh, he's still building the same damn thing. How does he ever keep doing it? I don't even know. I could not tell you how I keep doing this. You know, I'm just like, I play modded Minecraft, and I'm like, you know what? It's just not the same. It's just not the same. But it's so much better. You're right. You're absolutely right. But it's just not the same. You know, you just can't show off your world if it's on PC. And it's like, oh yeah, you can. To who? Who? Houdini? I just feel like it's not as showy. Once again, there's my pride again. Oh my god. This whole world is based on my own pride, I swear. I show it off sometimes and I'm like, it just makes me feel good. Cause this really does take a bit of time and skill, man. This takes so damn long. Anyone you tell, oh yeah, how about you build an entire building for one specific NPC so you can get, you know, rewards from them. Okay, how big is it? Is it like, you know, a 10 by 10, maybe like something big like 20 by 20? No, it's 152 by 152. Are you joking? No, I'm not joking. That would be absolutely massive. 152 by 152. Yeah. That's about how big it is. Why? I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time. So I'm like, I'm crazy. I'm just fucking nuts. I'm just fucking crazy, bitches. Bitches. I'm just gonna build that thing over here so I can get up there. I am the highest level of insanity. I'm really not, though. And once again, it's a pride thing again. Being prideful again. This is why I think I need a psychiatrist. Be like, What's pride and what's not? Because I'm very confused. Am I being prideful? Well, because I'm just like... I guess I'm prideful because of my dad. He was very prideful, and I think some of that killed him. Like, he's dead. And I don't want to be that. That's why I'm so scared of it. I just don't want to be prideful like he was. I know it's going to be really hard to do that because, you know, I am him. I'm part of him. I don't want to be his pride. I really don't. I want to achieve and get to the end of it myself. I'm so terrified of it. It scares me. Other people, you know, it's like, oh, just have confidence. Oh man, I'm so scared of that. So scared to have confidence. I had one idea where I would be like, if I went up to like a woman, just fake the hell out of it. Just went for it, you know? Just pretended to be smooth as best I can, as real as I can. And you know, just I'd be more terrified of the success, man. Cause like once you get used to the failure, you're like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, and then you go to the next one and you try again and you try again and you try again, and then you succeed and you're like, oh shit, what do I do now? She's interested. What do I do now? It's like you're so used. I'm scared of that, you know, getting used to the failure. And then you're like, right, you're interested now. What do I do now? Well, the obvious choice was you would go to her house and fuck her, you know. That would be the obvious choice. But I have even though I don't think I'm Christian anymore, I still have some of its values, but I don't view them the same way. Like sex before marriage. I don't really care about that. But what I do care about is the virgin part. Like, I'm a virgin and I want to fuck another virgin. And everyone I talk to is like, good luck with that, buddy. But yeah. But the dumbest thing is that's like, I want to fuck a virgin, but I don't think that necessarily has to be my wife or my, you know, one and only. It's just, I want to have sex with a virgin. Because I have a weird view, or what might be viewed as a weird view, is that it is a moment in time that you will never retrieve. You cannot have sex with a virgin if you're not also a virgin. And it's like, you shouldn't have to worry about that. But I want to worry about that. I want okay. I want to worry about that. I want to... Spooky. I want to worry about that. I want that to be something I worry about. I think it's important. So much lightning. I think it's super important. To me, anyways. And I feel like it's... And that's why I feel bad about it too, is that it's a little shallow as well. Just a little bit. Because whoever I could manage to do that with, I obviously would give a shit about them. Obviously. But I feel like it's a little, just a little shallow. Because I'm just doing it for the purpose of the actual event. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone special, but I feel like even if that were to be, I would love that person. Absolutely. It doesn't even matter if it's like for the event specifically, because I know the kind of person I am is I so deeply want to love someone that it drives me nuts. It absolutely drives me crazy. Because, like, I really, really want to just hold a woman. Yeah, I'd love to feel her breasts, and I'd like to kiss her and stuff, and maybe do some naughty stuff. But really down to it, oh man, I'd love to just hold them, man. I'd really just like to hold a woman. I really, really want to do that. Like, just a cuddle. Like I was saying before, I just want to cuddle, man. I want to cuddle so bad. It's just, I feel like I could go to sleep every single night peacefully if I could get a cuddle, you know? I feel like I could go to sleep if I knew when I get home I get a nice smooch and I get to cuddle. I would, I think about it and it makes me jealous of my own idea. Oh my god, am I gonna be able to even fucking finish this? Because I still have to finish this and a whole nother wall. And then that's the maintenance floor completed. Then I have to, at the very least, start the outline of the actual floor, which I have a 10 block space of whatever the hell I want to put, which 10 blocks is a decent size. I wanted to do like 20, but it's not going to fit with the dimensions because I only have till 120, and I didn't fit it in perfectly. I didn't do all the dimensions correctly. I just think that I probably have enough. If need be, I could make the final floor have a small maintenance floor. I probably didn't need to make this maintenance floor so big because it's the first one, because there's nothing underneath it. I probably could have made it 3, because primarily it's just going to be the floor lights if there is any. But I really wasn't, I'm way too far in this to go, okay, no, we're not doing that. I'm almost done and I'm just now thinking about this. That's the problem with my ideas, is I think about them at the end. And then I'm like, we're not doing that. We're just gonna go with what we got here. So, alright, Crimson. We're gonna use you because I really, really want to get around rather quickly. I think I had a faster horse, but this is pretty good too. Crimson Umbra. How big's your jumps? Very weak, but that's okay. That's my farming area right there. That's Roger Hayes. That right there is brain work. That's where the portal is. This is a very old world, so I don't think I can fit through here. No, I can't. Stay. Hello, my pretties. No. Right there. There we go. Okay. Is this? Yeah, it is. So what we're doing here is we're picking up some more supplies. And this is from carving all this out, which took a while. Am I missing one? No, I'm not. Okay. Okay, let's begin. $31? What the hell? This has to be one of the smaller ones. What's in here? Fuck. That's gonna get in my way. You know what? I know what it is. There it is. I was like, man, I feel like I have more than I actually have. That's because of that one. Okay. It's such a nice sound, isn't it? It's always gonna have freaking... Oh, no, wait. This might... There we go. Might have not just picked up everything. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're all fucking full. Sorry if I'm not doing a whole lot of talking, I'm just trying to concentrate, even though there's not really much to concentrate over. Give me all the goodies. Give me all of it. For I need it. I need the goodies. For you shall give it to me. 'Cause I need it. I need das goodies. I need that goody gumdrop. The gun drop. Give me your gumdrops. I need your gumdrops. Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm dumb. That's great. Some people like it. You know, some people enjoy it. Oh my god. I'm so Gucci, I swear. See, that's 1, 2, 3. And there's one extra. So it's got at least 3 more stops. I got at least 3 more stops worth of stone in there. And then I probably have, what? Probably 20 or 30 more freaking stops somewhere else. I just want to get done with this. Go through the walls. Look at its majesty. Also have to put some stairs at the bottom so it doesn't look so freaking lame. Looks so lame. We're gonna put you right here so you're not going all over the place. What's over here? I'll put a thing over here. What's this? Ooh, it's got something in it. It's got fish. Look at the fish. I like it. Fish. Shh. It's got fish. Open it. What are you doing? Fish. Ooh, I'll take that. Because there was 2 over here. Then I could complete it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me. Shut me down. Shut me down. Okay. Ooh. I seem to be getting what they would call tired. I know it's nonsense though. How could I ever get tired? What is this word, tired? I do not understand. I do not understand the word tired. I need to get more chests. Maybe I'll do that next time. God, I'm getting tired. Okay, we're almost done. My God. Is that gum? Okay. We're getting there. We're gonna be done with that. Okay, magenta. Bam. Okay. Magenta. Does anybody like magenta as a color? I really like magenta. Would you ever date someone that likes the color magenta? I like magenta. It's a tasty flavor of colors in my mouth. I like magenta. Magenta is like flying, but it's like a lightish purple and pink It's like a mirage of understanding. It's like when you dip your toes in warm water and you get that tingle. Do you feel it? Do you feel it when you tingle? Don't you just want to dip yourself deep, deep in warm water so you get that tingle? Don't you just want to feel like magenta? You just want to... Oh my god. Oh god, I'm getting super tired. I might have to end it. I want to finish it. I'm so close. So close. We're getting there. What time is it? It's almost time. Okay. I'm getting so close to getting this part done. Don't you just wanna wear magenta? Don't you like being almost pink and almost purple? Don't you want to be magenta? Magenta is the way of life. Magenta will show you the way. Did you know magenta is just a color that our eyes made up? It's not real. Magenta is a made-up color. Magenta. Magenta is a trick color. You can see magenta. You can see it. Magenta will set you free. Magenta. If you say it enough, magenta will come for you, and it will set you free. Are you ready to be freed? Do you like magenta? Magenta loves you. Magenta. Magenta. Can't you say it with me? Can you say magenta? Come on now. It's okay. I'll pronunciate it for you. Magenta. See. Now you can say it with me. Magenta. Magenta. It is soothing to you, saying the words magenta. I am devolving into madness. But that's fine. 'Cause I have an agenda. I really hope I'm so quiet that my mic can't hear me. And then you won't have to hear my increased levels of absolute insanity. But here we are. You might hear it, you might not. This might be another silent stream for all you know. And I've said nothing this entire time. That's fine. That's completely fine. 'Cause that just means I get to talk about it all over again. Oh my god, I'm going crazy. I'm just trying to talk, and it's so hard. Wait, did that? No, I don't think it did. It's so hard to keep talking about anything. Just to keep attention. I'm legitimately getting seriously tired. I probably still have at least maybe 3 or 4 more trips. Nah, probably more like, nah. Probably have at the most maybe 2. At the most. Maybe 2 trips. I don't think it'll be more than that. Because I still have to finish this, and then I have to finish the wall. And then after that, I'll be completed with the first maintenance floor. Then the second phase is going to be building the stairwell. I kind of want to build shops. I don't know why. I just really would like to build some shops. You know, like a flower shop, a restaurant, maybe a few different restaurants. Just can't have any salads though. Suck. Like there's not a whole lot. There's no lettuce, man. There's no spinach. I heard there's gonna be somebody stopped at my door, so I'm creeping out. I'm being creeped out. It's probably my brother trying to like listen in on my conversation. Hang on. It's not. I think it's my mom then. Probably just. Ooh, hello. Hello. Oh, you're slow though. You will love me, 'cause I tame all horses. There we go. Come here, slow horse. Oh, he's kind of quick. What about you? You're kind of quick. Well, you're pretty quick. I don't think I do. I don't. That guy's freaking out. Okay. Hang on. I need this horse. Seems kind of dope. Might be faster than him. Okay. So we're gonna put this one down. That down. Brain. My brain needs to work for a second here. Where's all my other shit? I think I use it to make stuff. Here we go. Oh, here we go. I got it. I got it. I got it. Shut up. I got it. Okay. Another good horse. Hopefully he doesn't despawn. I think he's right there. Come here, you fast fucker. Come here. You're fast. I want you. You're slow. Ooh. There we go. I think I know what to name you as well. No one will get the reference, but that's okay. If you've ever seen Muscles, if you've ever seen Epic Mealtime, which is a glorious thing to know of, I probably have enough to just fucking make one. Let's make one. Fuck it. No, wait, I just need 3. What am I doing? What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. There we go. D. Oh, I do. D? Okay. Don't you dare despawn yet. You. This is a Epic Mealtime reference, which none of you will understand. Muscle. I can't remember if it's muscle glasses. I think it's muscles glasses. I want to say that's what it is. There we go. He's named. He won't despawn, thankfully. But unfortunately, I think I'm gonna need this, because this guy is a bit faster than you are. You're fast, but you're not super fast. I'm sorry. This guy's tremendously faster than you are. I would like to put up a stable at some point and actually breed fast horses, but right now I don't have that. If I get lucky and just find one waltzing around in here, that's the greatest idea. If you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, even better. Man, I was devolving into magenta for a second. Oh my god. It's constantly me talking though, and I'm really honestly trying to talk. At one point, I'm not gonna talk about how I'm trying to talk. God. You know, it's strange because, like, when you, like, think about what would I do if I had a woman? I don't know, I kind of just want to touch her thighs. You know? Just the thighs. Just a little bit. You know, what about the, you know, like, the naughty bits? Like, yeah, but, like, what if I just touched the thighs? Like, just the thighs. No naughty bits. Just thighs. Just massage the thighs. It sounds nice. Like, would a woman appreciate that, or do they just want me to go for it? Like, for the naughty bits? Do they want that, or do they want a little bit of just thigh massage? What am I talking about? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about shit. Oh my god. I'm gonna get this done. Gonna get this done tonight. I'm gonna get this fucking thing done. I don't mean like the entire thing. I mean just this. The next thing is just to build the next thing, which has much higher walls, which will take much more bricks. I do want there to be some glass, so that's gonna be a lot of glass. Lots of stoof that does stuff. Probably a lot of lava I'm gonna need so I can make the glass. A lot of buckets. God, that's a lot of buckets. I kind of wish it would, like, pull the freaking bucket out, though, but I don't think it does that. That would be nice if it did, but I don't think it does pull the bucket out. And also, I need, like, the experience from it when it's done, because I need to repair things. So that sucks. Desperately need that. Apparently there's a way to glitch it, but I don't want to, like, rely on that either. Like, there's a way to glitch the furnace, but I don't want to rely on that alone. Sure, I could probably repair all my shit, but I can't really rely on that because it's probably gonna get fixed. So I'd rather rely on something I'm trying to build. Which, all in all, is a better idea. Oh, I'm getting close! Getting close! Getting close to being done. Like, I think I looked up, like, the most sensitive spots where, of course, the naughty bits, of course. But I also heard the waist. Like, the waist is a... Like, they don't get like, women don't get touched on the waist. I'm like, interesting. I would never think of that. Like, you to touch a woman on the waist. Maybe that's why they do all the dancing, because they want someone to touch their waist. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I laugh, because I really don't know. I really, really don't know if that's a thing. Like, do women want to be touched on their waists? Is that a... Is that a secret sensitive spot? I don't know. I'm probably still gonna need to do one more run, just based on doing these, I'm thinking. There's, I think, 2 more things I need to do. Because I need to do the outside rim. Then the other thing I need to do is the stairs, but I can do the outside rim. That's not going to take very long. I'm going to do that before I stop. Because the outside rim will stop me from falling off like a turd, which I did do one time, and I was like, well, we're not going to do that anymore now, are we? This is fucking massive. At least I know where to put all my stuff. My bigger problem is I don't know where to put all the deep slate. That's my bigger problem. Now what I could do, which would solve a lot of my space problems, But I probably shouldn't do it. Yes, I could. Put this entire thing into the ground. Maybe. I think if I were to do that though, I think I would just take it like how this is kind of starts at, I think the actual construction starts at 65, I want to say. I think it is 65. Like this sits on 65. If I were to stand on the ground all the way at the bottom, it would be about 65. So I think I would take it, what is that level? I think it's like 0. And then it goes down to like 60, I want to say. I think it goes down to like 58 or something. Like that's the max negative depth. That's wrong. I think so. I think that's the max depth. So, there's all that. Oh. Hello there. So man, what would I say about that? I'd almost want to do like a reverse. Like maybe the start of like, I think it's like -2 is when it really starts. I think. Because it doesn't really, the deep slate doesn't start until like -2 or something like that. Like it doesn't actually start at 0 or -1 or something. So I'm gonna need probably just a little bit more, because I want to do this, and I would like to do an outline and at least have the what was it, the like corner pieces that I put up. I'd like to put those up too, but I can't do that actually, now that I think about it. The only reason I could do that before was because the height wasn't tall. It wasn't, because here I can actually look up to it, and the next height I can't do that because it's too tall. So I might just like go all the way around, round, and then like maybe what I'll do is just like chunk it a little bit into pieces. That might make it a little easier, because I want to do the outline at the very least, and then I'm gonna stop because I need to go to bed. I need to do this stupid thing called sleeping. Then my birthday will come when I least expect it. I don't know when, I don't know how, but time will catch me up. I can't stop it, I can't hold it. Time just keeps catching me. Time just keeps walking, and I keep running, but it seems as if time doesn't care. Time keeps on moving, as if I'm not running. Time keeps on moving, as if I'm never running. Time will always catch you up. Time doesn't have a speed limit. Time keeps on catching me. Time has no legs. Time keeps on catching me. And I'll never win. Time keeps on catching me. Time keeps on catching me. If maybe, just maybe, I could become time. If that were possible. Maybe one day I'll become time. Okay, so I think it's gonna be 102. Would I be standing on that? Hang on. I'm standing. This level's 90. Right? Yeah. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's 102. I want to say. It should be. Oh, that's too high. I should be standing on that, which would be 102. I think. Oops, let me do that. Let's test it. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's where it should be. Okay. I was right. 102. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I was standing on 12, not 102. So I should have 10. I like to double check, so, because I do not want to do this again, because if I do it wrong the first time, it's going to suck. Okay. Okay, we got 40. We should have 30. And we should be one step above. That is correct. Okay. Because we need 10, I need 10 on the inside, not the outside. No, outside. What am I talking about? Okay, so that's how tall the whole motherfucker... That's a lot of room. Like, you could fit a whole, like, Minecraft house in there. And still have, like, I think, 2 spaces, possibly. That's a lot. That's a whole fucking floor. And what's more is this has to go. We're not even done. I'm just trying to do this because it'll make it easier. The inside will be tremendously easier. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go all the way around. See, I still have to pull this whole damn thing down. That's gonna take a lot of time. It's gonna take a lot of time. Okay. We're gonna go around twice. No, we'll go around 3 times. Because of the ladder. I'll go around 3 times. And then when I do that, I'm gonna do a kind of like do a cube. Oops. Well, I need to go that way anyway, so it's okay. I'm gonna do a cube kind of a thing this time. That was scary. Okay. So that's gonna be how I'm gonna do the floors instead of the other way. Primarily just because I can't do it. I can't do it the other way because it's I can't reach it. If I could reach it, I would do the same thing, but I can't do that. I'm gonna make sure I don't do the the walls though, because it just makes it harder to do it that way, because you have to keep carving out of the top piece. So I'm just gonna not do that. Just gonna leave it open like I did the other ones. Because come on, there we go. It's not letting me do what I wanted to do. That's okay, actually. Never mind. You do you, boo. You do you. Because we're gonna do this 3 times. Okay, that, and then... Okay. I'm gonna do 3 rings, and then I'm gonna take it from the inside and make a cube. And then that will be completed for now. It's gonna suck and it's gonna take a little while. I might need to just fucking stop. It might be the next best thing. You know what? I'll go until I can't do any more of this, and then I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna fill back up, and then I'm gonna be like, all right, that's it. Because I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. The very fact that I get all this done is miraculous, actually. This takes fucking 4 hours of work. Like, 4 hours, man. No, I think it's 2 hours because I took a shower. But still, it's taking me like, no, I think it's like 3 hours. By the time I'm done with this, it's going to be about 3 hours. But this is taking like, fuck 3 hours, man. 3 hours. Do all this. This is filling in stuff. That's it. I'm not even doing anything hard. Okay, so we're going to go from here. Oh, God. Alright, good. What else? Because this is still I'm still building. I did some terrible singing. Were you impressed? I bet you weren't. Don't lie. Oh, perfect. I can just do it that way. Oh my God. I'm a genius. That's perfect. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Should be right from here, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna have to do it the, okay, come on, there we go. Because I have the pillars already set up, so that'll function perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. I don't even have to think about it. Just go on the outside. I'm a genius and I didn't even know it. I'm a bitty 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 bitty. You know what I mean? You know? Do you know the Muffin Man? Did you know that the Muffin Man knows the Ghostbusters? That's why he knows who to call. He knows the Ghostbusters. See, I know how to just bring up bullshit. I'm good at it. I can regurgitate just weird nothing. I'm great at it. Like, I know that the Muffin Man and the Ghostbusters, they used to hang out together at high school. You know, they teamed up. One time, the Ghostbusters almost ate the gingerbread man. Because they thought he was a gingerbread, and he looked delicious. But, you know, they came together, and they got through it. They They overcame their differences, and they ate bread and gingerbread people, and they screamed. The gingerbread people screamed every time they ate them. It was brutal. Every single time. The gingerbread man was a murderer of gingerbread people. He would make them for the sole purpose of them dying. He I can't. I'm sorry. It's kind of brutal. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh my god. I just need, you know what? That's what my goal is. Just talk about nothing. Talk about random nothingness. That's gonna be my goal. Just come up with a storyline that makes no sense and just watch my own brain devolve in it. You know, and the Ghostbusters, even though they heard the screams, they couldn't take it any longer. And come to find out, the gingerbread man was possessed by a ghost. Who would have thunk it? And they tore the ghost out of the gingerbread, thinking that this is the evil that's making him make these living, breathing gingerbread people. But alas, they tore out a good ghost that was trying to convert him. And then they had to go through a whole ritual to actually put the ghost back in, to hope that he would stop his evil ways of making these gingerbread people to just rip them apart and eat them. So they went through all this trouble, and finally, you know, a few people got really hurt and, you know, really you know, emotionally and physically just hurt, that eventually through all that they finally got the ghost back in them. And then unfortunately they didn't know that some of the scraps of gingerbread people that that the gingerbread man made were slowly building up an army to stab him to death. And unfortunately, the moment they got the ghost back in, and more powerful than it was before, to help kind of convert the gingerbread man, they came out and stabbed him in the kneecaps and the Achilles tendon, and he couldn't walk properly. But the Ghostbusters settled it with the gingerbread people, and they were like, "Yo, we're trying to help you. There's this really good ghost, and it's trying to convert him into a better person." And they all chilled out, and they're like, "Oh, okay, cool. We'll settle down for now." And they settled down, and they got with the gingerbread man, and the ghost was like converting him and making him into a better person. And that was the end of the story. And but unfortunately, it was not a story that the Ghostbusters talk about, because they feel kind of guilty that they might have, you know, played into some of his evil. They thought it was, you know, kind of a joke that the gingerbread people were screaming at the top of their lungs to stop, you know, brutally tearing them apart and eating them. They thought it was just a one-time thing, like a little joke, and so they felt awful, and that's why they don't talk about the incident with the gingerbread man. Fortunately, come to find out, it was not actually the gingerbread man. It was like unfortunate events, you know, the second removed cousin from, you know, whatchamacallit. You know, it's more like that guy. That's really who it was someone like that. And he's just the evil version of the gingerbread man, like a cousin like 3 times removed. So like, yeah, that's who this is, like the evil gingerbread man. So that's why on one of the Ghostbusters' deathbed they talked about this evil gingerbread man. And no one really believed him because, well, it's the gingerbread man. The gingerbread's a good guy. And then it sparked a whole nother story about these people that were inspired by the Ghostbusters, that, you know, what about this guy they're talking about, the gingerbread man? Like, what if he's real? Like, they didn't believe him. Like, of course there's people that make gingerbread. He's like, no, this guy was evil. This is the evil. This guy's evil. They didn't know about the good one. They didn't know there was a good one or a bad one. They saw the gingerbread man and they thought, this guy's evil. They never met the good one. And it's sad. And they died before they met him. And because the gingerbread man's, well, he's kind of magical. Let's be honest here. He makes living, breathing, well, I don't know about breathing, living and very alive, you know, gingerbread people. You know, it's well, he's magical. You know, he doesn't just, you know, keel over and die because of old age. He's got a bit of magic in him, you know. So you just don't kill the gingerbread man. And then it sparked a whole thing, these new Ghostbusters that were trying to track down this apparently evil gingerbread man, and come to find out they meet the good one. And then but they expect him to be evil, and then in the storyline he tells them about his evil second removed cousin, that he stole his recipe, and he said, I'm gonna be even more famous than you. But the gingerbread didn't care. Yeah, the gingerbread man didn't care about fame. He cared about some motherfucking gingerbread people. He wanted to make some great ass gingerbread fucking people. That's what he cared about. He cared about gingerbread. That's what he cared about. He didn't care about anything else but gingerbread. So, come to find out, he knows where he is, and he's fed up. He's tired of a second removed cousin bringing him down. And and so my next idea is giving me a giggle. And so he puts on his gingerbread enchanted armor and his gingerbread shield and his gingerbread sword, and somehow the evil gingerbread man hears about it, and he puts on his gingerbread armor as well, and his is a bit more cooked. A little bit more cooked than the good gingerbread man. And they face off in a battle to the death. And the new Ghostbuster, you know, kids are watching, and they're just terrified of what's gonna happen. And the other gingerbread, the evil gingerbread man. Now I know that the ghost was supposed to convert him into a better one, but unfortunately it wasn't enough, and he took back over. And he's now the evil gingerbread man again. He cannot be converted. He is the evil gingerbread man. So this is why he's still bad, unfortunately. So he readies himself on a gingerbread horse. The evil gingerbread man readies himself on a gingerbread horse. And readies... Yeah. And the good gingerbread man, he doesn't have a horse. He's got a griffin. He's got a gingerbread... He's got a gingerbread horse. No, gingerbread griffin. Sorry. Can't get it. Can't get it wrong. Gingerbread horse. No, horse. Okay. Okay. We'll have to conclude the story for right now. And come back to it another time. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay. I didn't do the intro, but I'll do the outro for my videos. Until next time, I'll see you in the fields.